Hello, I'm Nav, and you're watching the NAV Show. Welcome to the first episode of the NAV Show. In this show, we will be talking about the development of life and businesses. So today, we're going to be discussing about ADHD. I have ADHD, so that's why I thought this was the best thing to talk about as my first video for the NAV Show. So let's get on with it. We're going to talk about pros and cons. So now, we're going to talk about ADHD in the next 2 episodes as well. So 3 episodes in total. So 1 is done, 2 is left. 2 is left. 2 is left. Okay, I'm fine. So let's talk about the cons, because there are way more cons than the pros. The cons But the cool thing is that the cons way less than the pros. The pros have much more strength in them than the cons. There are many cons, and we all know if you feed the negative side of you, that'll grow. If you feed the positive side of you, that'll grow. So let's get on with it. Let's talk about the cons first. In the cons, I'm just going to quickly read off my list here. Chronic lateness and forgetfulness. I used to be late for work basically every day. For basically every job I did. I didn't get fired from any of them, so people with ADHD they kind of suck at their jobs. They get fired. Reason being, they lose interest in the job, or it's not fun enough, or it's just not for them, right? So a lot of people get fired. And if you're not diagnosed with ADHD, you don't know why these things are happening. But if you are diagnosed and you do have an understanding of what's going on, then you can better control it and better work with it. And some of the things are trouble controlling anger, impulsiveness, substance abuse or addiction, unorganized, and for most of my life, I was very unorganized. In the recent years, I've been obsessed with growth, personal development, and that's why, some organization has come into my life, but I'm fully not organized. And anyways, chronic boredom, yes. I do get bored of shit very, very easily. And, to keep me interested, you gotta keep things more spicy. Depression, mood swings, relationship problems. Again, if you're getting bored, if you have chronic boredom, as one of the symptoms, not everybody has the same type of ADHD. Everybody is different. That's one of the weirdest things about ADHD. I personally don't believe that this is a disorder. I just think it's just a different way a person's brain is developed and their functionalities are different. So everybody has different pros and cons and blah, blah, blah. So if you have chronic boredom, if you're bored all the time of fucking everything, chances are you're not going to be good at your job. You're eventually going to get bored at it. Chances are you're going to suck at school. Chances are that you're not going to have great relationships a lot of the times, and some relationships aren't going to work out for you. But yeah, those are some of the cons. Let's move on to the pros. The pros, like I said, they weigh way more than fucking the cons. People with ADHD, they're more energetic. I ate something, so lately I've been having some issues, some stomach issues. So, anyways, excuse me, guys. Let's get back to it. So people with ADHD, they're highly energetic all the time. They don't tend to lose energy. So I know this for a fact, and I can confirm this because I do have ADHD, and they're able to hyper-focus on certain things that are interested in. So I have hyper-focused on a lot of this shit. So I'm taking my post-secondary online, and I've completed, and it kind of doesn't make me feel good all the time about it, but I've been able to complete like a full course in a week, like everything. And then like at the same time, some negative effects, some negative emotions come in to play. Like, why did you waste so much time? You had other fucking, 3 months and 3 weeks, and you're doing everything in the last week. Sometimes it's not the best idea, it's not the best way to go, but it's a pro because you're able to hyper focus and get shit done before the deadline. The third thing is being creative. Now, the creativity levels are much, much greater than the people that don't have ADHD. And the brain is just like always thinking of ways to invent new things, do things differently. Like anywhere I go, anything that I'm doing, for some reason I'm always just developing these ideas to innovate the business, lifestyle, or whatever it is that I'm doing. I'm always looking ways to innovate it or invent something. If something is hard for me, I'm always looking for ways to maybe if I can make it easier, Yeah, so, and also they are quite spontaneous. Being spontaneous is a very, very good thing, It works out in favor of many people. Now guys, again, the pros do way more than that. So this was a brief explanation, I would say, about ADHD, about what it is. And the next episode, we'll be talking about how it could be diagnosed and the treatments for it. So I will be doing a video on that next week. So I'm very excited for that, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching the NAV Show. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. It helps a lot with the channel, the growth of the channel. If you thought this video was, informational, yeah, informational, share with your friends. Drop a like, and thank you very much. You guys have a great day, great night, great day, whatever. And yeah.